Mic check, mic 1, 2, 3. Alright folks, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you all are out there in keto land. The topic of conversation for today is 3 things that I wish I had known or had paid attention to as I got into keto. So going into this video, if you've gone to any of the sites that I've mentioned, so like the Reddit, subreddit for keto, and other keto resources out there, there's always, FAQs. This is what you need to know about keto. This is what you need to know about the diet and all that sort of stuff. So you need to know about the way of eating. And they all go into this stuff in detail. I read all of that stuff starting off just like everyone should, and I recommend everyone do that. As you have time before you actually commit to doing keto, read up about it, research it. And it was 3 things that I saw said one way or another that I just kind of locked away in the back of the head but never paid attention to. So here are the 3 things. 1, the importance, and this is probably the most important one, the importance of electrolytes. So I don't know what it is about the diet, about this way of eating. There's some science behind it. There's a bunch of research out there. And if you are so inclined or bored or whatever, you can go out there and read it for yourself. But something about this way of eating causes you to really need electrolytes. That's your sodium, your potassium, your magnesium, that sort of stuff. And you'll know it if the deeper you get into ketosis, if you become lethargic, if you start to get like headaches and stuff like that, 9.99999 times out of 10 is because your electrolytes are off. So when that happens for myself, a couple of things, a couple of tips that I hear out there. One is getting the bouillon cubes and just dissolving them into some hot water, drinking that. That'll knock you, get you a quick hit of sodium. Also, and this is one that I actually do. So I'll get my water bottle, and a couple of times a day I put in a couple of servings of light salt. Light salt, it's a salt that is made with potassium to take down the sodium level. So you get a good bit of potassium. You also get sodium as well. So I get some light salt, pour it in there, add some flavor in, some meal, whatever. You basically make your own sports drink, your own Gatorade or whatever. But drink that. If I have the headache or whatever, it goes right away. So electrolytes, that's important. Point number 2, the importance of measurements, measuring your progress. So I've talked about this ad nauseum in previous videos, but it's very important that you not just measure the scale weight, but that you also take measurements, your waist measurements, your chest measurements, your arms, your neck. Take measurements so you can see your trends outside of just the weight. Because what's going to be happening, if you're losing weight, or if your goal is to lose weight, losing weight is not linear. There are going to be weeks where you have a slow loss. There are going to be weeks where you might gain weight. But you should still see movement with your other measurements along with that. Okay? Step 3. Tip number 3 that I wish I'd paid attention to is keeping it simple. As you commit to doing this way of eating, a lot of folks out there have a tendency to say, let's look up all of these recipes, whatever, have all these great recipes, start integrating all of these, substitutes, erythritol, and all the other kind of stuff, sugar alcohols, free sugar, Splenda, and all that stuff. And we have all of this complicated stuff. And we end up failing because we get all these substitutions for stuff that, we had, and don't ever actually deal with the problem behind it. Some of us have issues that cause us to get into the shape that we're in, whether, it's poor relationships with food or whatever. But when you dwell too much on the substitutions, what ends up happening is, that becomes a crutch. So keep it simple, especially as you're starting off. Meats, your eggs, you know, the micronutrients through your like broccoli, leafy green vegetables, that sort of stuff. Keep it very, very simple. As you get deeper into it, as weeks become months, and you get deeper into ketosis and get deeper into the way you start learning stuff, then start incorporating some of this fun stuff. But don't just go out of the gate with all of these complex recipes, you know, do this, do that, you know, whatever. Keep it simple. Those are the three things: electrolytes, measuring progress, and keeping it simple. Wish I had known all of this stuff, or not that I had known, wish I had paid attention to all of this stuff early on, because I would have gotten more success than I already have. Now, I'm not knocking away, you know, sometimes it pays to learn the hard way. You know, it gives you that much more resolve as you get deeper into it to know I'm not going to, you know, vary from the way. But for those of you all that are out there starting up or thinking about going into keto, you know, take your time, research it, read through the information, and get to it. But most importantly of all, keep it simple.
I pulled up some videos for you.
Okay, that's weird. I guess my computer was... Okay, anyway. So, get out there, knock out those goals, as we always say, and never forget to eat, lift, and profit. Alright, folks. So, if you like the content, give the video a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below. Let's have some conversations. If you want to keep up with my journey and keep up with what I'm doing, subscribe, share the video with some friends. My social media links will be down here somewhere, right there. Somewhere you'll see my social media links. Engage me on social media. And other than that, let's keep it simple. Eat, lift, profit. All right.